I think that it's the one building that's located right by the lake makes it a unique building and landmark, whereas Willis Tower and Hancock are kind of amongst other taller buildings. So it's a nice standout in the skyline, so it's easily recognizable.
It's the tall white one, right? I mean, people don't necessarily, they know there are three really tall buildings in Chicago. There's what used to be called the Steers Tower, which they still call the Steers Tower. There's the Hancock, and there's that other one. Oh, so we're the other one? When you explain where it is, you explain what it is. Like, oh, yeah.
The building is one where we're very proud to bring clients into. Obviously, our name's important, and we like that for our brand. But equally so, it really is an impressive building to bring clients to.
To move from 303 East Wacker to the AON Center was perceived as a really big step. It was going to be moving to a prestigious first-class building, one that's well-known throughout the Chicago area, one that even nationally people have heard of. So it put us on the radar in a way that our previous building did not do.
I have a lot of clients that are coming in from outside of the US, in which cases sometimes they're not really that familiar. If they know Chicago, they always know Millennium Park. So at the very latest, then they know where to come exactly.
I also think it's known not only for its current stature as a great location, but I think people know about the history of the building and how it was built and why and the former names of it, and people are interested in the legacy of it. And it's an iconic stature, definitely on the forefront of the city. So I think it's known well beyond Chicago.
When you ask about the caliber, I think we have a high caliber of tenant in here. If you just look at some of the companies that are in the building and the footprint that they have in the building, it's just an amazing group of businesses that we have here in the AON Center.
I think if you say AON Center, and you're in commercial property or you're looking for spaces, there's no way you don't know it's in Chicago. I think it's a very well-known building.
And especially when we changed the name and you drive by and you saw the JLL on the building, and it's just like, yeah, we put our stamp on that.
There's an awe factor about this building. I mean, it's really one of the most beautiful buildings. I travel all over the world. I think it's one of the most beautiful buildings in the world, period. And again, it's very functional, and because the way we redesigned it, even though some people are surprised at the age of the building, it doesn't look old. In fact, it looks like it's a new building practically. And so we're able to do some real great functional things to achieve our goals of how we want to be able to attract, retain, and also deal with our clients.
I think that people would look at AON Center, Willis Tower, the Hancock in the same conversation, because it is those very tall buildings, and compare it to the ones in Kuala Lumpur and some of the other highest buildings. So an esteem of that nature is a very slim group.
We did look at other alternatives, and I can tell you from the get-go that our preference was to stay here. But clearly, to do the best job for our shareholders, we needed to kind of seek out what were the facts elsewhere. The reason we wanted to be here is because it is an iconic building in America. It's a building that's just beautiful in its stature, in the Loop's position, and it has a big complement to our overall global brand.